Good morning and welcome to Sport This Morning. I'm Cecilia Omogbe.
It's great to have you join us again. I'm Taya Salam.
Let's get started with the incredible scenes at Camp Nou. What actually happened last night? Well, before that, Victor Osimhen is not in the Eagles squad anymore. That's talking about the game against Senegal. But the other game, he will be there. He has been replaced by Kayode Olarenwaju. And also on the program, we're talking about the incredible scene coming from Camp Nou. That's at Barcelona, where they decided to tell us that impossible is nothing. If you dream it, you can definitely achieve it.
You have to work hard, obviously. I mean, incredible scene, Cecilia. No one, I mean, what a match. I mean, the greatest ever comeback in the history of the UEFA Champions League. Also on the show, this time in basketball, in the NBA to be precise. For the second time this season, the Boston Celtics traveled to the Oracle Center and toppled the Golden State Warriors on their home court. Yet again, Cecilia, are you surprised by what's going on between the Warriors and Warriors and the Celtics? I beg your pardon.
Am I surprised?
Yeah, I mean, the fact that they've beaten them twice already and they've beaten them on their home court.
Yeah, simply because they're spectacular and they're better.
No, come on, you can't. Yeah, I know you're just you're having a laugh there. You can't say the Celtics are a better side, but obviously they have their number this season.
They have their numbers. I mean, when you're looking at the results, 99-86.
Yeah,
it's kind of close.
Yeah, it was close.
It's very close. But then I don't know. Maybe there's something wrong with the Warriors team whenever they're facing Celtics. Maybe
that's the easy way out.
If you look at the firepower you have with Warriors, you don't have the Celtics.
Exactly.
Isaiah Thomas is the only guy that you can just mention and you know that, okay, that's the guy that can easily lead the way any day, any time. But then Warriors, they just have a way with it.
Yeah, they found a way to beat the Golden State Warriors again. That's the Celtics. And Steph Curry, and Klay Thompson once again struggled from three-point range. And Cecilia, they went 4 of 17. That's 4 shots out of 17. That's what they made, and you can understand why the Warriors lost the game, especially with Kevin Durant
not in,
out injured. Elsewhere, the Washington Wizards, defeated the Denver Nuggets by 123 to 113. John Wall scoring 30 points, Bradley Beal scoring 23 in that victory for the Wizards. The Chicago Bulls surprisingly lost against the Orlando Magic. Alfred Payton scoring 22 points, 14 assists, and grabbing 14 rebounds, for his second straight triple-double to lead the Orlando Magic past the Chicago Bulls.
That's the way it is. And another one, you have the Nets and the Atlanta Hawks. That one, 105 and 110. Then Sacramento Kings and San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah.
San Antonio Spurs, we know, they're good this season, 114 and 104.
Yeah, 114, 104. There was no Kawhi Leonard, the best player, but it was no problem because Manu Ginobili, ageless, stepped up, scoring 19 points. David Lee as well contributed 18 points and 10 rebounds in that victory for the Spurs. The Spurs, arguably the second best team in the NBA, and it's good to see them, able to actually get this victory without Kawhi Leonard. It shows you they have depth and their team.
LaMarcus Aldridge also.
Exactly. Yeah. So
and it's the one they got no answer for them at all.
Exactly, and that's why pundits expect the likes of the San Antonio Spurs to actually, go really deep come playoff time.
Yeah, that's the way it is. Now from NBA, now move straight to Russia. What's happening there? Talking about WADA, where they're saying that look, they're really not doing enough to ensure that that's doping they keep talking about, for them to be able to revamp their system, so to speak. They're not doing enough to do that. And when you look at WADA and you check what's been going on, and also looking at Russia and what they've been doing, it tells you that how slow can they get? But when the World Anti-Doping Agency is saying that they are making gradual process, but then it's not as good as they would have loved it to be.
Yeah, it's not as fast as it's supposed to be. But is what they're working. That's what really matters, and Cecilia. So let's go and listen to WADA Director General Olivier Nigli. Isn't speaking on the current anti-doping reforms going on and how to tackle doping in sports and make sure it's a clean one.
Well, yeah. We've been working with Russia since last year. to try to help them rebuild an anti-doping system in Russia that is credible and that is independent. And we have 2 people who are based in Moscow, who are working day to day into the current RUSADA organization. And we've been in contact with the various bodies, the sports bodies and the governments in Russia over the last year to try to help them make the right decision. We've given Russia a very clear roadmap as to what they need to do. And the ball now is in their camp. They have to do a number of reforms to ensure independence of the Russian anti-doping agency. And it's ongoing. It's not happening at the speed I would have liked to see it, but it is happening. And I hope this works in the right direction. I think I take Mr. Putin's comment from last week, acknowledging the problem and indicating that they would follow the recommendation from WADA as being very encouraging, because in my view this would probably set the right mind of many people in Russia to go into that direction. But it's too early for me to say that, because we are precisely working with them to see if things can be put into place and a credible system can be reinstated in Russia in the coming months. We'll see where they are when we get closer to the games. They still have a number of months to do the right thing. As I said, the ball is in their camp. They know what they have to do.